Good day, everyone. This video is going to cover the Microsoft Word cover letter. So when you create a resume, it is with certain potential that a resume can be reused for different employment opportunities, since they do come from a generalized place. Now, unless somebody asks for something specific within the resume, you might want to change that resume, especially if it's a totally different position or a different career path. You may have to change your objective. But when it comes to the cover letter, a cover letter is what goes first. So when you send somebody your cover letter along with your resume, whether it's through digital or through the actual traditional post office, the cover letter is basically introducing you to them. And if the cover letter meets the objective, which makes the person interested, kind of like when you're fishing, you kind of dangle a worm on a hook, and if the fish likes the bait, then he'll eat the bait, right? But he may sniff it and smell it. The same thing here. The person reading the cover letter, if you've caught their attention, then they will go to the resume and start to review the resume and look at your actual skills. So, and all of the details. But the cover letter has to be attractive. So you have to follow certain guidelines with the cover letter. You have to have your inside address, your contact section for yourself. You have to have your salutation. You want to introduce yourself to the hiring manager. You want to tell them why you are qualified for this position. So you're not going to go into the detail that you would in the resume, but here in the cover letter, you're going to basically outline some skills, some general skills and observations of yourself that make you a good fit for this position. Why you're qualified for the position, and then you're going to have a closing. You're going to have a digital signature. After the letter, which should be on one page, and it should be done in Microsoft Word, you're going to have 3 additional pages. And on those 3 additional pages, you're going to include your picture you may take with your cell phone for the advertisement for the job. So this way, when we're grading your cover letter and your resume, we can look at the position that you're actually applying for. So remember, you're supposed to either go into the Amandala, you can go into the Reporter, you can go on websites, you can go on to job postings, you can go on to LinkedIn, Facebook, several different avenues for you to find that advertisement, even on GOB websites, if it's a government position, teaching position, whatever it may be. So you find the position, you take a picture of that particular advertisement that you're applying for. You're also going to get 2 real character or work references from people either you've worked for, you volunteered for, or people who could vouch for your character. Again, you're going to get those letters, you're going to take pictures of them, and you're going to attach them. So you're going to basically put them as images inside the actual Microsoft Word document. So your cover letter should be 4 pages. So now looking at the actual rubric for the cover letter, it basically states here at the bottom that you have 4 areas again. And the areas are very similar to almost identical to the ones for the resume. So in order to get the full points, it is going to be clear reading your cover letter of what the purpose is and who the intended audience member is, right? The person that you're writing the letter to, whoever it may be, whatever the advertisement asks you to write the letter to, right? And then it's going to talk about the format. Is the letter clear, right? Each major section includes all of the required information, right? You provide them with a way to contact you. You have your greeting, you have your closing, you have your signature, you have your body, and everything is clearly defined. Then the letter is also a professional appearance, tone, and style, right? So you're not casually asking for this position, you're speaking formally, right? Writer follows all guidelines for spelling, grammar, and usage mechanics. Sentences are strong and varied. So you don't want to repeat yourself a lot. You don't want to have the word and a lot. You don't want to say, I like to do this, I like to do that, I feel I'm good here, I feel I'm good there. You want to be very careful with your words. And again, as I mentioned to you before, in the other videos, you want to get your cover letter, you want to get proofread your cover letter by somebody who's professional and in the workforce. So again, you have a link here for that you can look for what to include in a cover letter. And there is also resources on the Moodle page which additionally show you some examples of what to do and what not to do in cover letters. So hopefully you have everything that you need, and remember that you can always ask questions at the consultation sessions. Thank you very much.